Mr. Alpesh told us to meet him in Mumbai. In 3 days, we were to complete our business. Mumbai was as beautiful as it was hectic. Our first stop was the tailor. Men with important business need to be dressed for the occasion, after all. Then we checked into the Taj Mahal Palace, the most luxurious hotel in all of Mumbai, and our home for the next couple of days. We called it the Taj for short. It was an extraordinary place. Some might say its decadence surpasses what is necessary. On our 3rd day in Mumbai, we were meant to meet Mr. Alpesh to finalize everything. However, there was no sign of him. He wasn't returning our calls. We stayed in Mumbai for a few more days waiting, but our money and our patience were running out. Our butler told us about the South. To us, it sounded just about right. With our last couple of rupees, we bought 2 Royal Enfields. And with no further plan than a rough direction, we headed deep into the south of India. We didn't know what journey lay ahead of us. It didn't matter if I'm being honest, but it was a long ride. It seemed to go on and on, with no end in sight. And the desert heat was the least of our problems. While heading south, Yovan one day started hollering about some big tigers he saw. He even went blabbing about it to the locals. I don't know if it was dehydration or lack of sleep, but we certainly didn't see no tigers of any size. We drove on endlessly, mile for mile. But with damn near just enough rupees to feed us, gas prices became a formidable obstacle. At first we stayed at let's just say a friend's house. The walls were closing in. Did they know? After we got kicked out for siphoning their fuel, let's not talk about that. We had to sleep in the wilderness. The locals had warned us about wild leopards, but we didn't really care. I mean, we had no other choice. The locals were friendly and spoke quite a bit, but we didn't understand squat. And yet, with no words to communicate, only smiles, laughs, pointing fingers, and little trinkets from back home, our endless journey sort of felt finite. We packed our bags and went further south to try our luck there. Slowly forgetting about business, comfortable beds, and goodnight kisses. What felt like forever became a feeling of bliss and freedom. We passed through jungles, cities, and the Western Ghats. And after traveling inland, our route took us back to the beach.
सब तेरा प्यार दीवाना पिस्तौल में गोली रख दे हाय तेरा मेरा मेरा तेरा तक हो जाए इसी तरफ सारा देखना
Still no wind in sight. Freedom could only fill us for so long, so when hunger came a-knocking, we had to find new opportunities to make ends meet, since Mr. Alpesh left us hanging back in Mumbai. One time, Julius left Lucas and Jovan alone in the big city market. That same day, they shipped 2 tons of onions back home. Those exported goods never reached their destination. Our asses ached from constantly traveling more and more south, searching for one of those places you only ever see in magazines. After about a month of daily travel, we reached Kerala. With all the canals, the bikes weren't doing us much good anymore. A boat was the superior choice. Life was slow here in the south, and pretty. We lost sight of our goal. Lucas wanted to stay in the south to make business selling crocodile leather to the Chinese. Something about it tells me he wanted to catch him with his bare hands. Jovan thought about going east to learn how to tame the one-horned rhinoceros. And Julius? We didn't really know, actually. He didn't want to talk about it. But knowing him, he probably had some sort of idea about growing tobacco. And out of the deep indigo blue, Mr. Alpesh called us. He told us he was stuck in Africa, and we should just come meet him there. Without thinking twice, we headed back north.
একলা বসে থাকি